Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been following the NFL news cycle over the past few days, you've probably heard the buzz, and it's not just hearsay anymore. It looks like the Chicago Bears are on the verge of making a significant move that could reshape their backfield and potentially their entire season. The rumor mill is swirling around a trade involving Chuba Hubbard, the talented and explosive running back from the Carolina Panthers, and it's a deal that could hit the Bears hard, in a good way. The whispers coming out of sources close to the team suggest that this trade might be happening soon, possibly before the deadline on November 4th, and it's being viewed as a game-changer for Chicago's offense. Now, let's back up a bit and look at what's driving this move. The Panthers, sitting at 0-3 in 2025, are clearly in a rebuilding phase, and it seems they're prioritizing a draft capital reset. Reports indicate that Carolina might be willing to send Hubbard, a player with a lot of upside and a real spark, to the Bears in exchange for a first-round pick and a backup running back. That's a bold move, but it makes sense for the Panthers when you consider their current situation. They're focusing on their quarterback, Bryce Young, who's had some ups and downs, and they're clearly trying to fortify their draft position to land a franchise QB of the future. Meanwhile, Chicago is looking for a versatile, explosive back to complement their existing weapons and to add some much-needed punch to their ground game. From the Bears' perspective, this isn't just about acquiring another running back, it's about injecting a dynamic element into their offense. Hubbard, who's only 25 years old, has shown flashes of brilliance in his career so far. With 450 rushing yards, 18 touchdowns, and an average of 4.6 yards per carry, he's proven he can be a game breaker when given the opportunity. His 2024 numbers are solid, a PFF grade of 83.4, which shows he's well above average in terms of performance. And in 2025, through just 3 games, he's already amassed 248 yards rushing, with a 12-yard average per carry, along with 2 touchdowns, 98 receiving yards, and a 5 yards per carry clip. He's also shown resilience after suffering a quadriceps injury in Week 2, bouncing back quickly and looking explosive on the field. Hubbard's speed is a key part of what makes him special. His 4.48-second 40-yard dash puts him in the same league as some of the NFL's fastest backs, like Aaron Jones. His burst and ability to hit gaps at full speed make him a nightmare for defenses. Plus, he's pretty versatile. He can handle carries, catch out of the backfield, and break tackles, making him a true Swiss Army knife for any offense. The Bears know that adding a player like Hubbard could elevate their ground attack significantly, especially given their current struggles in that area. Now, let's talk about the why behind this trade. It's not just about upgrading talent, but also about strategic financial moves. The Panthers, by trading Hubbard, could free up around $5 million in cap space, giving them more flexibility to pursue other options, perhaps even in the draft or free agency. The Panthers' running game ranks 25th in the league, averaging just 99 yards per game, not exactly what you'd call a ground-and-pound team. By moving Hubbard, Carolina seems to be signaling that they're focusing more on the future, especially with Bryce Young still developing and the team needing more draft capital to build around. For the Bears, this move could be the catalyst they need to become serious contenders. Their current record of 1-2 isn't anywhere near where they want to be, but adding Hubbard could turn their offense into a more explosive unit. When you look at the numbers, Chicago's running game has been somewhat underwhelming, but with Hubbard on board, they could see an increase of around 35% in their rushing yardage. That could translate into roughly 200 total rushing yards for the season, along with an additional 11 touchdowns on the ground. This would also help take some pressure off Justin Fields, giving him a reliable running threat and opening up the passing game for more big plays. In terms of how Hubbard fits into the Bears' scheme, it's a perfect match. He's similar in style to some of the most dynamic backs in the league, with a burst that can turn a small hole into a big gain. His ability to make plays in tight spaces is impressive, and his vision allows him to find openings even when the blocking isn't perfect. Chicago's offensive line has been a work in progress, but with Hubbard's elusiveness and quick cuts, he can make defenders miss and extend drives. His presence could also improve the efficiency of the offense in the red zone, where the Bears have struggled to punch it inconsistently. Adding Hubbard isn't just about immediate production either. It's about building a team that can control the clock, wear down defenses, and play a balanced game. As the season progresses, the Bears' coaching staff will surely find ways to maximize his talents, whether that's in zone runs, outside zone stretches, or even some screens to get him into space. And if he hits his stride, his impact could be similar to what we saw last year when the Lions' David Montgomery was running wild, helping Detroit elevate their offense by over 150 rushing yards per game. Now, let's talk about the broader implications. This move could send shockwaves through the NFC North. The Chicago Bears, who are already looking to make a leap this year, would be adding a piece that could push them over the top. A more explosive running game will open up opportunities downfield for Justin Fields and the receiving core. It also signals the team's serious intent to contend, especially if they can keep improving on defense as well. The division is wide open, and a move like this could be the spark that pushes the Bears into the playoff picture. And of course, there's the Super Bowl odds. Currently, Chicago's odds to win it all are around plus 15-0, which might not seem great, but with this kind of upgrade and the potential for the team to gel and develop chemistry, those odds could drop significantly, possibly all the way down to plus 500 if Hubbard's addition proves to be the final piece of the puzzle. The Bears are making a statement. They're not just in rebuild mode anymore. They're positioning themselves as serious contenders, and this trade could be the move that gets them there. Looking at Hubbard's style of play, he's got that explosive burst that can change the course of a game in a heartbeat. His 4.48-second 40-yard dash, combined with his vision and tackle-breaking ability, makes him a perfect fit for the Bears' offense. He can be used on outside runs, inside power plays, or even in the passing game as a checkdown option, giving Justin Fields more weapons and options. The coaching staff is likely to deploy him in a way that maximizes his speed and agility, creating mismatches that defenses will struggle to handle. This potential trade also highlights how strategic and bold the Bears are willing to be this season. They're not just sitting back and hoping things fall into place. They're actively making moves to accelerate their rebuild. Bringing in a player like Hubbard, who's just entering his prime, sends a clear message that Chicago is serious about competing now. It's a statement to their fans and the rest of the league that the Bears are ready to shake things up and aim higher. Of course, there's still some uncertainty. The trade isn't official just yet, and there are always risks involved with making mid-season moves. But based on the intel, it looks like a calculated risk worth taking. Hubbard's resilience after his quadriceps injury, his proven production, and his speed make him an exciting addition. If he can stay healthy and fit into the Bears' system quickly, he could be a key factor in turning this team's season around. The fans are buzzing, the locker room is probably buzzing even more, and the coaching staff is surely working overtime to get this deal across the finish line. In conclusion, this potential trade for Chuba Hubbard could be one of the most impactful moves the Bears make this season. It's a gamble, yes, but one that could pay off big time. If it goes through, expect to see a more dynamic, explosive Chicago offense that's capable of controlling the game on the ground and creating big plays through the air. It's the kind of move that can propel a team from pretender to contender, and for Bears fans, that's exactly what they want to see. The excitement is real, and this could be the start of something special. Keep your eyes peeled. The next few days could bring a game-changing moment for the Chicago Bears. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Hubbard is the missing piece that can help Chicago take that next step? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bears. Remember, this is a team built on passion and community, and your voice is a huge part of that. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come.